Hello everybody and welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert, and in today's episode we finally get ourselves a refined storage system. But unfortunately we have way too much stuff to be able to store it all, so I have still some organizing to do. But I hope you enjoy. Okay, today is the day we finally get rid of all of these chests, hopefully. We're going to try and make ourselves a refined storage system now today, if at all possible, but there's a few things we do need to have done first. One, we're going to have to make ourselves a ton of printed circuit boards because I want to make myself like a stack of these things here. So if I can make myself a whole stack of these basic control circuits, that'll be really, really good. And one box gives us 2, and that box gives us 2, yeah. So we'll get ourselves about 2 stacks on control circuits if we do this now. And we're also going to need those control circuits for making the likes of our, where is it? I think it's the disk. Yeah, so the disk drive, the controller I think needs them. No, it doesn't. But the disk drive definitely needs them. We're probably going to need a few of them to make ourselves the 1K storage parts. So yeah, I'd like to make a whole stack of these 1Ks as well. Meaning we're going to make ourselves a whole stack of dimensional crystal matrices. I have most of the materials prepared in some chests over here. I did bring all of the stuff from the tomb over to the overworld here. Kind of just did this nice little brass casing and strip log kind of design. I really like it. Because I really want to start incorporating some brass casing into some of my builds now. And I think using the brass casing around here as like a path to divide up all of the rituals and stuff would probably look best. And it'll give this area a lot more features rather than just grass. So in this chest right here, I have like 64 binding books. I have enough ingredients here to make us 64 crystal matrices. And in this chest right here, I've got myself enough to make ourselves 2 tier 1 dimensional stabilizers, which will be needed to make ourselves our disk drive. Hopefully we can do all this today as well. So we're going to need quartz, logistic control circuits, that's just quartz vacuum, or not quartz, treated wood vacuum tubes, which is easy enough since we already have the blueprint. We just need to go into the workbench and craft it. Not a problem. And also, I've been trying to buy a lot of circuits off of the villagers we have. I did have to get the villager who was selling the circuits and turn him into a zombie a few times and revert him back to lower his prices. His prices were 24 emeralds per circuit. Now they're down to 5. So if I just come over here now, I'll be able to buy a few more off him. I think I have a total of 58 at the moment. Yeah, so look, I can only buy 6 at a time, and that's really, really not enough. So we're going to use our system in here, pneumatic craft, or pressurized chamber, to make ourselves some more. All the ingredients we need to make ourselves in here, you can see we already have 50. Oh, okay, we have a whole 64 now. So we'll have 64 left over to do whatever we want later on. We're probably going to need them for crafting stations. We're going to need them probably for advanced PCBs. I don't think we're going to really need drone interfaces. We need them for elite centrifuges. Okay, that's good. So to make ourselves the circuit board, we're going to need ourselves basic processors. So we're going to have to make ourselves basic processors first. And I have all the ingredients in there except for the coins. And hopefully with the amount of ingredients I have, I should make myself 6 stacks of circuits. So in this chest right here, I have all the ingredients. I made myself some enderium. It was just ender pearl, diamond, lead. And I've got aluminum and tin. Now, we need to make ourselves one thing first, which is a pneumatic die. Use a pneumatic die, make this guy now, and this will turn those ingots into coins. There we go. And now if we come over here and install it, now we just need to turn this thing to input and input there, output to the left. And off it goes. It has a few speed upgrades. I'd like to go a little bit quicker, so I'm just going to rob a speed upgrade out of the pulverizer. And I'm just going to take the induction smelter's reinforced integral components. And this should make it go really, really quickly. So you can see, like, it makes 3 per thing. So if I just press use and go to multi-server press, and go to coins, it makes 3 coins per ingot. And I think the other way is you can use 3 nuggets per coin, but yeah, so 3 ingots, or 3 coins per ingot, so you already got like a whole stack of them, which is really nice. But I really need to get down to the tin, so I might just get my time in the bottle here and just speed up a tiny bit. Since we have so much power being produced, this thing is able to hold on a bit, but it's still not the best. Like, I think it's just due to these machines just can't import that much power. I think you have to upgrade them with like extra upgrades in here. With like power upgrades, and you can see now we're going way too fast, it can't keep up. So if we just pause it for a second and then enable it, it'll go flying again. But the time on the bottle should just run out any second now. So I guess while that's making the coins, we might as well get working on trying to see if we can automate the crystal matrices to be made. So I want to get out myself some hoppers here. I don't know if this will work. I know you can automate the whole system, but I don't know if you can just use hoppers to input all the ingredients and it'll still work. My other question is, like, once the thing takes an ingredient off the bowl, is it going to import another one? So we might as well take out all the stuff here and get it all laid out. So we'll just say we'll put these 4 here, or these 8 like that, and then start putting calyx of end in this one, calyx of end, calyx of end, calyx of end, crystal glass, crystal glass, crystal glass, crystal glass. Okay, and then we need to put ourselves in 4 more of these guys. So I can do these 2 here. And is it 2 sets? Yeah, I think these go in their own separate ones, right? So then green go in, blue go in here actually. And then we'll do green in here. I need to rob one of the greens from here and put it back in here. And then blue, is that it? I think so. So now if we put a hopper right here and I grab one of the books, will this activate the ritual? No, it has to be manually put down. Right, so if I just... Can I not shift right click that out? No, I need to break it. So my question is it actually... Oh, I see what it's doing. It's taking the ingredients from one spot and not touching the other one. So when this guy here runs out, it will repeat it. So like it's inputting the ingredient in at a faster rate than the thing can go to the next object. So I guess I just have to sit here for a while, just completely just doing this. And I know later on, I think XNet or logistical routers or modular routers has like a player interface thing that will allow you to use like a player interface to be able to pull this stuff out. So I guess I just have to sit here for a while just crafting all these. And I might as well get this guy here started too. And while I'm waiting. So just copper blocks, crystal glass. I think I need 4 of that. Then I just need the ender glyph and then the pedestal. And I need the blank runes now as well. So I need more bowls. I can't have flight. Right, let me just pop this down and let me go get another one. And there's our second sacrificial bowl. It was actually taking some of the glass from over here when I did it the first time, which was a bit weird, but yeah, it's working. And all I need to do now is just grab another book here, and I just have to keep coming over and putting one in. Because eventually we're going to have to get a sawmill, and then when we get the sawmill, we have to put it in here to cut it up. Now, the precision sawmill will give us a 50% chance for an extra one, but this one in here, the sawmill, will only give us 6. Whereas the precision sawmill will give us 9, and we're no way able to make this guy right now. Until we actually... Maybe we can. Once we get our... Oh, wait, no, we can't, because we need dissolution chamber. We haven't got that yet. So, yeah, I can't make that at all yet, but it's whatever. So while that's crafting... Actually, maybe I should wait for it to finish crafting in case I don't go back over and it despawns. There we go. How many have we made? 8. Okay, that's actually not that bad so far. But we need a whole 64. So I'm just going to go over here now and get all of the ingredients together to start making our basic circuits. So 6 stacks of tin coins. Is it 6 stacks? Yes. So if we come all the way over here now and we chucked it in this chest here, this thing will start inputting in all of the coins. Now, can I add speed upgrades to these? I can. Oh, that works out way better. Okay, so if I just grab all these ingredients here and chuck them into this chest here, it will start inputting everything. Oh, visual glitch is happening again. I can't see the ingredients inside. But yeah, it's losing pressure as this thing is going up. But it is popping, meaning it is making all the basic raw processors. Let me just turn on the pressure here just to build it back up a bit, because you can see we're out of pressure now. It shouldn't take too long for the pressure to build back up in here. Yeah, it's working now. It's just this pipe is so slow. And maybe I should get another omnidirectional hopper and add some speed upgrades into that guy. Alright, so remove the pipe, and do we just do it like this? No. How do we make it so it imports into the chest? Do we just do it like this? Okay, and that pulled everything out really quickly. So that should give us everything. So if I just grab like half of these guys and stick them in here, it'll input into the chest really quickly. Oh yeah, nice, it does. Okay, perfect. Is that all of them? Now we got ourselves 6 stacks of raw basic processors. Now with these, if we go over to, I think, just the multi-server press again, it will turn them all into basic processors. Perfect. Now I'll just have to do the same with the other 2. So just chuck these in here and off they go. Now I'm just going to grab these coins and let's go turn these into circuits. Well, I was just testing to see, can I speed up the sacrificial bulls? Turns out you can. So that's actually really good. I've already made 22 of them. I was just seeing, could I possibly speed this thing up to make it go like quicker while I was waiting for the other things? Invalid. Black corundum cluster. Wait, black? What do you mean black? It's any corundum cluster, right? Yeah. What do you mean you're missing black? Missing black corundum cluster. Is it trying to read just from this spot right here? Should I put the green ones in here instead? Okay, something's gone wrong here. Why is that? Is something have to been placed down and it shouldn't have? Let me see. Okay, I wasn't sure, but I have a feeling it's all meant to be the same color corundum. So that could be the reason why. Because it started working again once I put green in each one of the slots and took out the blue. Out of crystal glass. Oh, right, because it doesn't have enough crystal glass in this section now. I hate not having flight. So if I just say take out half a stack out of here and chuck them in here again, it should work. Missing calyx of end. Wow, this is actually so annoying. Okay, and you good now? Yes, you are. Alright, it's the final crystal matrix now. My god, the amount of times I had to like speed the thing up and then not be able to speed it up because all the ingredients were missing out of one bowl. It's done now. Why is there just a hole here? Whatever. So now we have all 64 crystal matrices and all of the processors should be done over here now. Let me just go check. Let me turn off that thing because we're losing way too much pressure. But there we go. All of the raw and improved processors are done. Now we just need to add those to the multi-server press. And now let's make ourselves our circuits. So just chuck all these in here to be processed up. Give me out 2 stacks of these guys. And run over to the factory. Or this factory. Now, take out these ingredients. And add them to this chest here. There should be enough in here to make us 2 stacks of each. Hopefully. All the ingredients are in. Did I mess something up? Did I forget to... Oh, I forgot to add the unassembled PCBs. Oh, right. And I get those by... Oh, I should have done that first. Okay, hang on. Okay, this hopper is actually kind of annoying the way it is. Let me try something different. Maybe get a different pipe, maybe. Okay, I didn't bother with a different pipe. I'm just going to stick this guy back on, but I'm just going to change this to all ingredients first, and then just stick the hopper back down for a second. Right, what we're going to do instead then is go over here and actually grab myself out 2 stacks of plastic. Oh, I thought I had 2 stacks of plastic. I thought that chest was full of plastic. Hang on. Combine it with the extra half. So now I have the 2 stacks. So this is going to make us 6 stacks of unassembled PCBs. Hopefully. And is that everything pulled out? Yes, it is. So let's break this now and change it to crafted recipes. And put this back down. Nope. Get away. Like so. And now put these ingredients in instead. And this should craft us unassembled PCBs. And then we can add those in and make ourselves our unassembled PCB. No, to make this guy. There we go. Oh, wait. We're going to have to laser engrave it then as well. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It should have made 6 stacks. Why did it only make 3? Did I miscount the ingredients? Oh, no. Oh, it's the pressure. Okay, I see. Ingredients are still being inputted in. That's fine. Turn this back on. I guess we might as well get started with these guys here. So I have a laser program here, which I bought off the Amazon ages ago when I couldn't get the thing to work before. And if you want to put things on the wall like I just had there, you just press P. It's called plonk. So you can just put things on the wall. So I just put my like circuits on the wall here that I need to process. So I stick these in here. And it'll take it out. It'll clamp it. Right? Oh, it doesn't have enough pressure. Well, the other ones are done now. So we have all 6 stacks. So I guess I'll just have to sit here for a while and wait for this pressure to build back up. So BRB. Well, I disconnected the pressure chamber, but I don't know if that really did much of a difference. If I reconnect it now, it's still fine. It's just going super slow because of the way the laser is. But yeah, and then that takes it off, puts it in there, and gives us unassembled PCBs. Now, why is there an empty PCB in here? Is that telling me like there's it failed or something? I don't know. But I just have to sit here for a while. Oh, I have extra heat pipe? Since when did I have extra heat pipe? Meaning I could have just not robbed the heat pipe from here from like making the reactor. Wow, okay, I didn't realize that. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here for a while and wait for all these PCBs to be crafted up, and I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? While they're running, let's actually do something else. If we come over here and make ourselves our sawmill, we might as well get our crystal matrices sawed up. So I can chuck these in here because they are crafted inside the system here. That's fine. And just pull that stuff away. So we're going to make ourselves a sawmill here, which is a machine frame, which I think we already have. We need to make ourselves a saw blade, which is an invar plate and a metal gear press, and it makes a saw blade a multi-servo press. Now the invar plate, I've already got most of the stuff prepared over here. And look at this thing. This thing is half full of blazing blood. I had to turn off the spawner. But we've got 4 ingots of invar in there, and I've already made myself the casting plate. So just pour out that. It usually used to be 8 ingots, but I guess they must have halved it. And it should give us our invar plate. Yes, it is. Right, now if we just come back over here and grab out our gear press, and then just come over to our multi-servo press and add those in. Is this thing still compressing? Really? I thought that would have been done by now. But anyway, if we just like tell this thing to stop the auto input, take these out for a second, add this in and just craft it for a second, and then just add this back in. And there we go. We'll just let it continue. Right, now with the saw blade, we should be able to chuck that in the system and actually craft this whole thing. I just need 2 of these guys, so 1 set of them. Perfect, chuck those back in the system. And now with a sawmill, I think we have everything for it. We have invar gears, we have that. We don't have a redstone flux coil, of course not. There we go. Now we can craft a sawmill. Perfect, and now just come over here and add it down and stick it right here, and just going to add these inside. And this thing probably will fill up quite quickly, so maybe I need to put a chest down on the left there to be able to store the stuff. So chest, give me a quick diamond chest, whatever. Actually, give me a 2 diamond chest, because then I can maybe saw up like sticks and stuff. Alright, so input, output there. Perfect. And I'm just going to rob the speed upgrades out of you because you're not really going to be in much use much longer. Right, there we go. And now we just have to wait for all the circuits to be made. This is funny, I didn't know you can speed up this whole system, so it's making them extremely fast for us now, so that's pretty funny. Okay, so we're at the point now where we're almost able to start making ourselves our basic circuits and our 1K drives, but there's something we need to make first, and that's memory chips. Because these memory chips in here, once you've made them, they need to be filled with memory essence, and you can fill them inside of a fluid encapsulator with memory essence. And to get memory essence, we need to make ourselves a memory stick. And apparently it can consume the levels that we have in our like person. So I have 72 levels right now, and if I was to make myself a memory stick here, I don't have any plastic sheets. They're left over in a factory here. I actually only have exactly 2. Okay. So I put these in here and just like shift or alt request them. Actually, now that I think about it, how do I get the experience out of the memory chip into the fluid encapsulator? I didn't think about that. But it says here, if you hold shift, it says right click to store 1 level, sneak right click to retrieve a level, left click to toggle XP or auto absorb on. Cool noises. Right, so if I just sit here and extract out all the XP I have. Oh, this thing doesn't hold that much, does it? It's already half full. Okay, and how do I put it inside of the fluid encapsulator now? We have one up here. I might have to make a new one. Yeah. Let me make a quick fluid encapsulator. Okay, so if I put the fluid encapsulator here, can I just right-click the memory stick into it? No. Can I right-click the memory stick into a tank, maybe? Let's try this. If I put a tank right here... Okay, I can. And that holds 32 buckets. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of XP then. I didn't realize it was that much. Okay, so then if I just grab myself out like a pipe here and just transfer all the liquid over, all we have to do now is go make ourselves a basic memory chips, which I'm trying to make right now. So if I press Shift, Alt, and left click, I'm trying to request as many of these guys as I can. But you can see, like, it doesn't solve the issue here because these guys don't stack and it is very, very annoying. So I can only do one at a time, which is really annoying. So if I just alt-click each time, it might send the ingredients. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep doing it like this. So let's get our pipe here and hook it up here and get this extracted over. And just say input there. And now once I turn these into... Oh, these stack. Oh, nice. Okay. Because each one of these will give us 2. And I don't know if they are consumed within the recipe here. Like if I use this, is this consumed? If it is, well then that's kind of annoying, but there's not much I can do about it. I'm just going to make myself a bunch of them. So maybe we should test that. Just getting last of the empty PCBs assembled. Take this off the wall and now it's done. So swap these out and put this guy in here then. And it should take everything out. Correct? Oh, the drill is going to take the longest. Okay, let's just speed all this up quickly. Okay, we have 6. We might as well go test these guys out first. So just add this into the fluid encapsulator here. It's going to be very slow, so I'll just speed it up. Okay, so it takes 8 buckets at a time to fill this entire thing up. Okay, so we got the 2 of them now. So let's make ourselves our thing out of it now. So use this to make this. Take that and add these 2 in and alt-click. Let's see if we get everything. And does it consume it? I'm sure it does. I need to go over here and take 2 improved processors. It does consume it. Okay. So, am I actually going to need all 64 of these guys now? Will I be able to get away with just making exactly as many as I need? Let me go through all the crafting ingredients we're going to need today and just make sure I can get away with just crafting like the amount I need. Okay, if I've done the math right, we need 36 of the things, meaning we're going to need about a whole stack of these memory chips anyway. So yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. So 1 stack instead of making 2 stacks should be a lot easier. So we're going to have to go with that. So let me continue making these guys and we'll go from there. Because we're going to be making ourselves 8 4K storage disks today. We can't go any higher than 4K because, well, I need advanced control circuits to go to 16K. So we're just going to make the 4K and make 8 of them. And that should be more than enough to store everything that we own. So let me make all of the circuits we can, or at least all of the memory chips, and then we can work on making all of the circuits, and then start making all of the processors, or the 1K storage parts. Yeah, BRB. So while all the memory chips are being made, we might as well be able to start making all of these guys now. So if we just take out ourselves our 2 stacks of these guys, take out all of this, and add all of this stuff back in here, it should make us our 2 stacks of printed circuit boards at last. Hopefully now. And this guy's made us 40 prepared memory chips, which will then be split into 2, which should make us 20. And then we split that again in here after we filled it up. And then 20 of these guys, put this in here, and it gives us 2 each. So we should get a total of 40 basic circuits made. So I just need to go in here and fill all 40 of these guys. And I don't know, do they stack? Do they? I can't remember. Okay, they do, so that's good. Right, now I've got all 40 of the things filled. Just come over here and grab out our 2 stacks of these guys, and I can pretty much turn this off now because I don't really need it on anymore. Now, if we come over here, we should be able to make ourselves all 40 circuits now. So just chuck all this in the system, and we should be good to go. So basic circuit assembly. I just need to go over here and get the processors now. I'm going to leave a stack of each processor in this chest just in case I do need them. But there we go. I can put this memory stick away as well. I don't need it right now. So in here then, I can just click this 40 times. Oh, it only gives me a maximum of 16 because the what's it called? This guy only stacks to 16. And then 6 more times, and that should be everything. All right, perfect. Now we got 22 of these guys. Come over to the system, and never mind, I actually do need to turn back on the air compressors. I do need it more. But this should be the last time we need it now, since we'll have ourselves 40 of these guys and make ourselves 8 4K storage components, and then we better start working on making ourselves this drive, the controller, and our crafting grid. So yeah, I'll just have to sit here and wait for all of these things to be processed up now. Just sped everything up to do it quicker, and I actually made 44, not just 40, so even better. Oh wait, I have another one. I didn't notice it's in my bag here. And there's enough speed to do it one more time? No. Anyway, we can leave that one, it's fine. So now, we need to start filling this board up with the ingredients we're going to need. So let's start by working on making ourselves the controller, since that might be the easiest one. So the controller is going to require slime steel, quartz, blue cable, and advanced connectors with some logic units. That's treated wood, circuit backplanes, and some vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes is just any type of glass, nickel plates, redstone, and copper wire. How much copper wire do we have? Okay, give me out a stack of that. How many circuit backplanes do we have? We have a whole stack. How much glass do we have? A whole stack of that. We're actually kind of getting low on glass. And what's the last one? Nickel plates? I think it was nickel. Let me just double check. It was nickel plates, so I need to get out some nickel. All right, there we go. A whole stack of nickel plates. Come up here. Nope. Oh, for God's sake, I fell off the stairs. All right, now up here and take out this copper and add these ingredients in. And a vacuum tube. Redstone. Wait, was it not circuit backplanes? Oh, I guess I must have read that wrong. So just give me a stack of redstone then. There we go. And does it work now? There we go. 3 stacks of vacuum tubes. More than enough. Right, let's make our last ingredients now. So chuck all this into the system. And put this time in a bottle away. I'm down to 79 hours. That was like 80 something or nearly 90. Alright, chuck all this stuff out of the crafting grid. Put all that stuff back away. Stop coming back, please. Now we need to craft ourselves our controller, which is going to require logic units. So I need... Oh, that's where the circuit backplanes came from. Okay, so I need 2 of these guys. So craft 2 of them. The 1 and 2. Then we're going to need ourselves blue network cable. How much of that stuff do I have? Oh, plenty. Okay, give me out like 20 of that. Then we're going to ourselves our quartz enriched iron. So quartz enriched iron, give me out a stack of that. Then we're going to need ourselves the slime steel. Now slime steel is seared brick, iron, and sky slime. I think I have a tiny bit of sky slime, so give me that. Some seared stone, give me out some of that, and some iron. I think it was iron, right? Yes. Okay, give me out these 3 ingredients. Over here to the induction smelter. I still have all the augments in there. No, I don't, but whatever. I just need 2 ingots of it, so just let it run for a second. 2 ingots of slime steel. And now let's go add these ingredients to the board, and then we can grab what's missing. So we'll say this go here and here. This go here, here. Blue network cable, I think, goes like this. Okay, and then I think in the corners then is the advanced processors. In the center is a machine casing, which we'll have to go make now inside the pressure chamber. And then it's quartz enriched iron in the corners here. And just make sure on the top then middle is more advanced circuits. Okay, so we need to go make ourselves our machine casings now for RS. So that's going to require some seared stone. So give me out a stack of seared stone. How many of these guys am I actually going to be making? 1, 2, 3? Just 3 for now. Maybe I'll make more later on for the pattern grid and the crafting things. But for now, I just need to make... Oh, this makes 2. So if I just grab out 8 seared brick, okay, and then 8 quartz enriched iron, and then pewter, just grab out 8 of that. All right? Yes. Okay, and then look up machine casings. 32 of them, just give me out 2, and that should give us 4. Okay, let's go craft these now. So chuck those ingredients in. It should input them in quite quickly. And then we'll get our 4 machine casings. Perfect. Now, just give me out the stack of advanced processors over here. Okay, and also when I was looking through some of the recipes for the circuits, I realized I need to make myself 2 more tier 1 dimensional stabilizers. So, yeah. And now I just need a redstone signal to activate the craft on this thing. Let me get a button. All right, put the button down here, activate the craft. This will be finally our controller, which will allow us to finally start refined storage properly. Oh, I cannot wait. There's our controller. Yes. Now we need to make the disk drive, which is going to require another 2 tier 1 stabilizers. But I have everything else. So let me just go get the other 2 tier 1 stabilizers. Right, just grabbing the last ingredients now. So the logic circuit thingy. And now we should be able to make ourselves our disk drive. So put this in the center, this left and right, top and bottom, the advanced circuits. These go in, not this far of a corner. Just this corner. Yes. Okay. Then the quartz enriched iron is going to go in the middle of each side. And then we're going to have advanced processors laid out like this. Not here though, because this is where the dimensional storage stabilizers are going to go. And hopefully now this should make us our disk drive if I haven't put anything in the wrong place. Come on. Please work. Please tell me I've done it correctly. Yes. There we go. A disk drive. Now all we have to do is make ourselves a crafting monitor. Now the crafting grid is going to require construction cores, which is a copper spark and a slime steel. Copper sparks can be made like this, but I don't know how many sparks I have left over. I don't have many. Right, I'm going to have to go make more sparks. Then I'm going to have to make myself sky slime, which is the smelting like that. And the next one then is, just check here, destruction core, which is ichor ball, which is, I think, found in the end, or not in the end, in the nether. So I'm going to have to go get some of that. So let me mix the sparks, the crystals, and then we can make our cores. And then we'll be able to make our things. So BRB. Well, I was just getting the ichor balls, and I spotted the blaze spawner thing. But there's a blaze here, so let me just take him out quickly. But, well, something very interesting I just found in this chest, and I'm kind of upset about it. If I just bounce up here and show you, I opened this chest and there's a feeding upgrade in there. I made a feeding upgrade. And you're telling me I could have just found one in the world if I just checked out these things? Seriously? Huh, well, at least now, if you wanted to get yourself a feeding upgrade and you didn't want to do occultism, fly around the nether and find those blazing blaze spawner obsidian pillars. And there you go, feeding upgrade. I guess it pays to explore. Anyway, I need to get back home. Okay, I should have everything now. Just chuck all this in here and it should make us our 2 different things. So there's our destruction core and here's our construction core. Perfect. Now we can make ourselves our grid. So chuck those into systems and now let's make ourselves our grid and then we have to go and make ourselves our 1K storage parts. So dimensional storage crystals, ghostly glass, cardboard and silicon. And look over here and grab out all the dimensional shards now and chuck those all in here. Perfect. And hopefully they'll all go into the system now. Then we can start making our grid. So grid is made like so. So just request that. I'll paint it magenta later on. And now we just need to upgrade it to a crafting grid. So the one with the crafting table on it. Hopefully I have everything. Yes, we do. Crafting grid. Perfect. Now I can chuck that in my bag now as well. Now we just need to make these guys. So how many of these guys can I make? 16. I need to make at least 24 of them. So if I can get another 16. Okay, I got 26. That's perfect. That's more than enough. Now I just need to go unpack them all. Right, we got all 26. I've got a few extra circuits now. Now we just need to make ourselves our 8 4K storage components. I chuck those in the system now. Go over here to 4K. And it's made like this. So now I just need to wait for everything to make it to the system. Of course it didn't. Put that back in there. And now I just need to request... request as many as I can. Oh, I'm out of cardboard boxes. Okay, hang on. I think I have some sawdust left over here. And boom. Plenty of cardboard boxes. Chuck those back in. Give it a couple of seconds. And now shift click, requesting 8. Perfect. Now, I just need to go unpack all these guys now. There we go. Last one. And now we just need to turn these into the actual storage disks. And then we can start chucking everything that's in our chests into this, guys. So now using this 4K component like that, chuck these in the system. Actually, shift click all that there. Why not? There we go. Now I'm just going to take out 8 as it needs. Because if I shift click, I don't want it to craft empty housing. So I'll just take one out one by one. And there's an empty housing. Okay, perfect. So take all that out. And now we can pull all that away. So now, if we go back to our house over here, because this is where I'm going to be doing our IT hub stuff. So down here, I need to start setting up everything. So I'm just thinking now, we have no power cables running over here at the moment. So maybe I should run a power cable down to the back over there. Let me do that. Okay, got the cable run over now. All I have to do now is hook up the actual storage disk and the controllers now. So controller's going to go here. The crafting grid's going to go here. And the disk drive is going to go there. But why is there no power? There should be power. Actually, I'll break under my bed. Did I mess something up over here? Did I not reconnect something? This is getting power. Oh, I missed a block over there. So if I put that there, now we're all getting power. Perfect. Now I can just fill back up here with dirt. I'll have to put the water bucket back there, but that's whatever. Now, if we come back downstairs, over here, put our grid down right there and our storage disk right there. Take out all of our storage disks and stick them all in here. And now we can start emptying our inventory of all the stuff here. So I can start breaking this cable, just break this chest right here, and all of its beautiful junk now get chucked into the system. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes emptying all of these chests into here. Hopefully this thing can store everything. Ooh, if one chest did 4%, I have a lot of chests to go through. We'll probably get up to about 70%, but then all the extra junk like sulfur and like random building blocks like, I don't know, deep slate or anything that we have a lot of that can be stored in a storage drawer, I will do that. So let me quickly try and put as many of these chests into the storage disk as I can. Well, unfortunately, I've run into my first issue. We're actually completely full. I didn't think I'd be able to getting that full that fast, but I think it's all due to like all the extra single things down here, like all the different tools, all the armor, and all this random junk. I have way too much stuff to be able to organize just inside the system. So I think what I'm going to do is before next episode, I will make maybe another storage disk and more storage drives, organize everything that's in here that doesn't need to be in here into disk drive or into storage drawers, or completely get rid of it. And we'll hopefully get rid of all the chests then now next episode as well. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.